Those dumpsters back there for like a fish market. I've never even looked in those dumpsters. I see raccoons around them all the time. I really like that one for obvious reasons. Some dirt in my brakes, making that noise, mud or something. Just for the drum mud pit. It's a small grocery store here. Some kind of expired fruit in there. I don't know what it was, but it looked pretty rotten. Yes, some kind of ethnic foods place. How can an empty dumpster smell so bad? Wow, this just smells rancid. There's nothing in it. Whew, man. Basically always locked, but it's for a bookstore. They probably throw a lot of books away. Probably nothing worth anything though. That little raccoon was smart. He went right for the ladder as soon as he saw it. Sometimes I do that and they just look at me like, what do you think you're doing? They didn't really put two and two together. That's their escape route. But he knew right away. He wanted to get the hell out of there. There's a little shopping plaza up here. It has about 4 or 5 dumpsters and an alley behind it. It's the next stop. Top of this hill. Getting some good climbs in today. Someday I'd like to move my product storage and work area, shipping area and stuff out of my house. Mostly so I can hire an employee. I'd love to hire an employee to take photos. I'm just not comfortable having someone come to my house. It's just be kind of a pain. But a little location like this, like a little shop, little workshop, warehouse in this area would be pretty mellow. It's kind of close to the trail. It's kind of close to the band practice area. Kind of close to my home. Kind of in between all that stuff. Kind of right in the middle of it. This would be a good location. Somewhere around this area, anyway. Cards. customer records or something. Really old paper card file. Kind of interesting. These dumpsters have been emptied recently too. After this, I just keep going down that alley. There's some apartment dumpsters up here I'll check out. Nothing in here. Old meat. Rancid old meat. Waste of meat, waste of life. Got 2 dumpsters here now. Wow. Coffee maker action down there. Anything else? Microwave action. See if the plate's in here. I'll grab that. If I don't break it. Maybe get cleaned up a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll use my phone to take a picture of the model number, and I'll sell those parts together, the roller assembly and the glass platter, on eBay. This is a Hamilton Beach. Okay, a good photo of that, the model number. There's also a couple transformers in these things if you want to take them apart. I used to field scrap these things when I found them. I just don't like spending that much time at a single location anymore. More wasteful meat. Complete waste of turkey and ham there. Totally unused. get much more wasteful than that. So not a lot of scrap so far, but hopefully some potential sellable items. If that iPod or that 3DS works, or if there's a 3DS in that box that works, I don't really know. That would be great. Some more retail dumpsters, and then a really big apartment complex that's next to a bunch of businesses, including a plumber that usually has some stuff out that it's good, worth grabbing. I got my sunglasses on. Can't really tell. Yeah, I guess it's getting kind of dark. I was looking at my last video. I was really surprised at how good the footage from the GoPro looked, like around sunset, like around twilight and after the sunset. It looked really good. It looked brighter than it did in real life. It does have a setting for like low light, and I do have that enabled. I was pretty impressed at how good that footage turned out. Yeah, this complex just keeps going and going. That apartment complex there. There's probably at least 10 dumpsters there, and then another 10 dumpsters or so across the street. So this is a nice little hot spot. After that, I'll probably just head home. I might hit the alarm company, see if there's any more wire out there. Trying to think about it. I was there Monday, today's Wednesday. So there might be some new stuff out there that's locked. Strap. Might take a little break here in a minute. Open up that Nintendo box. See if there's a 3DS in there. Best way to do this is just go down the side of the road and then work my way back the other side. Seems to be the most efficient way that I figured out so far. I've tried it from both ways, like starting on the other side of the street. This side seems to work better for me. Come back to that one. People drive their garbage to the dumpster. It's like the ultimate laziness. The ultimate laziness. I live on a cul-de-sac, and all the mailboxes are like at one end of the cul-de-sac. No, okay, so nobody lives like more than 50, 60 yards away from the mailboxes. Everybody. I got some brass action in there. Anyway, I never see anyone walk out of their house and walk to the mailbox. They only do it when they're in their cars and they're passing by it. It's amusing to me. Just how lazy people can be. Just to avoid burning a few calories. Just these end pieces. Those are actually plastic, I think, so yeah, no go on those. Plastic and tin. Seems like there would be something in here. I don't know why. Seems like there should be something in there. Bubble wrap. That's a whole lot of bubble wrap right there. Well, it's a Kent Del Rio aluminum frame cruiser bike. That's cool. I don't know, it doesn't look as cool as the Cranbrook to me. It's got that thick tube. It just doesn't look as cool. This person's still at the dumpster. What are you doing? Okay. They're leaving now. This person's leaving. I don't know what this person's doing. I'm just gonna check the dumpster anyway. Traffic jam around here. Looks like tin metal. It's actually aluminum or stainless of some sort. Okay. I'm gonna have to unscrew this. Oh, come on. I'll get that piece off later. sunglasses. That's a little better. I don't really like having my eyes unprotected when I'm doing this. Bike is all gonna be all tin metal. Aluminum breakage here. Cast aluminum. Little piece of brass on there too. Probably won't be able to get that off. Maybe. I don't know. About 3 or 4 more dumpsters in this complex, and then I'll start hitting the businesses on the other side, heading back. There's another shopping plaza up here too I can include on this route, but I'm kind of running out of time, so just gonna focus on these right now and head back home. Check out that iPod and stuff.
Okay, here's what I found in about 2 hours on my way home from the post office. That Nintendo 3DS box did not have the 3DS in it. It's for a 3DS XL, actually. But the box and the manual and packing materials are in good shape. I've sold Nintendo boxes and manuals before, so this still might be a sellable item. I'll have to look into that. This is that Hamilton Beach roller assembly and glass tray for that Hamilton Beach microwave. I haven't looked this up yet, but I usually make about $5 to $10 on these things. This is a Galaxy GeForce, I believe. NVIDIA GeForce GTS 250 1GB DDR3. Have to look that up. I don't have a way to test this right now, so unfortunately that might end up being scrap. Found this cool t-shirt. This was off camera after I ran out of room on my SD card. It's a cool Tabasco t-shirt. This red shirt had a couple of little stains on them down here by the hem. Nothing too bad. I might keep this for myself. This is probably something I could sell, but I'll probably just end up keeping it for myself. It's an extra large, and I wear a large, but it does seem like maybe it's shrunk a little bit. It seems more like a large to me, so might be a good work shirt for me, hopefully. Tabasco's cool. I'm a fan. This is a Duck brand tape gun with a little bit of packing tape on there. I definitely use the packing tape. Not sure about the gun. I'm not totally sold on that, but I'll give it a try and see if I like it. I think I like the one that I already have better than that. It's a breakout cable for an EVGA graphics card. It has a UPC on it and stuff. 8-pin power, it says. I haven't looked this up yet. Don't know if that's something that's sellable or if that'll just end up getting scrapped. These are those work gloves. They're a little dirty, but they don't have any holes or snags or anything like that, so this should clean up fine and be something that I can definitely use. This mouse, Logitech mouse G700S, it's like a gaming mouse. Unfortunately, could not find the battery cover to this guy. It has the little receiver, little USB receiver guy and everything in there. But could not find the battery cover, so I don't know if that's going to be something I can sell or not. This is the power supply, I think probably for that Nintendo 3DS. It has a Nintendo logo on there. I'll have to look that up. That might be something I just throw in with my flea market stuff. This is another little car adapter to USB. I don't know if that's something I could use, or that might just end up with my flea market stuff too. I think this is a Nintendo thing for charging controllers or something, but I'm not really sure, and I didn't see a part number on it, so don't know what to do about this guy. Again, this might be another flea market item. These work boots I found off camera. These are Caterpillar brand boots, and other than like the surface dirt on them, don't really see anything wrong with them. This would probably be sold as like, you know, well-worn, distressed, trashed type work boot that somebody could repair, or, you know, whatever. So this is probably something that'll sell eventually. It might take a while to sell, but it still should end up making about 10-15 bucks on those. Found a working lighter here, and pretty much a lifetime supply of highlighter markers. I don't know why I grabbed all these. I know my wife uses these at her office, but I don't think she'll ever need this many, but there you go. This is pretty much, I think, an unused thing of Gorilla Tape. I know this is not really cheap stuff, so that was kind of a cool find. These Crown Royal bags are good to store things in. Here's that iPod. I can't remember if it's a iPod mini or an iPod nano. It's so long ago I don't remember what these were called, but it's a 2 gig, and it has the old style connector for the USB cable, and I think I have one of these in stock with my flea market stuff. I'm gonna have to go through that box of cables and see if there's one of those in there. I think I have 1 or 2 of these though, so I'll test this out later, and if I can get it working, I'll put a clip of that in after this clip here. That's about it. Yeah, 29 cents here. This is a Netgear USB wireless adapter. These usually aren't worth messing with on eBay. I'll look it up, but that's probably going to end up with my flea market stuff. Same with this Energizer charger. It's for like some kind of oddball battery. It has a part number on it, so I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Kind of doubt it'll end up being sold on eBay, but I'll look into it. These adapters here are HDMI to DVI adapters, and I definitely don't need 2 of them. If I don't have one of these already, I'll throw it in with my video adapter pile that I use for testing stuff. Otherwise, these will just go in with my gold connectors that'll go to board sort eventually. As far as scrap, a little bit of aluminum breakage here. I found this pump, or I don't know, maybe it's a motor of some kind, but that'll probably go as aluminum breakage because that's all cast aluminum, that case. Right now I think aluminum breakage and motors are the same price anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This piece here is, I think, aluminum. It might be stainless steel. I'll have to look into that. That might go as breakage, or I might be able to clean that up. I'll have to take a look at that. This is stainless steel breakage here, this hose. A little piece of clean aluminum, some aluminum cans. Got a little bit of wire and stuff here, and some packing material. So yeah, not a bad haul for about 2 hours. Is about like a 5-mile ride home from the post office. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching the video.